Hello, I'm Jonathan Smith, and today I would like to go over our versatile IdlePro alternators and how I can help you sell them in your marketplace. Our 12-volt IdlePro alternators are a high-amp dual internal fan design featuring improved output at low engine speed. These alternators also have remote sense capability, so if you have a Freightliner in your fleet and it requires remote sense, you can use this alternator, hook it up. Next truck in your fleet, the Peterbilt, and maybe that doesn't use remote sense, use the same alternator there, don't hook up that feature. And with that Freightliner, if something happens to that remote sense line, it gets broken, damaged, eroded, and it's no longer reading, the alternator will automatically revert back to B+ sense, so there's no interruption in service. This alternator also has an indicator light to the dash or a lamp driver feature, isolated ground technology. These alternators are high temperature rated at 125 degrees C. They're also E-coated for superior corrosion resistance and high vibration resistant. We designed the dual internal fan housing to withstand high vibration. These alternators in 210 amp and 240 amp are covered by our Press-Lite Power Promise warranty, which I'll go over later, and the 170 and the 190 amp versions feature our standard truck warranty of 2-year, 250,000 mile. We have J-mount and pad mount available in 170, 190, 210, and 240. You'll see there the different competitive cross-reference from Delco, Bosch, and we have some Navistar part numbers in there. Pretty much whatever you need to cover we have between the 170 and the 240. To the right, you will see our output comparison, and again, this is where we talk about superior output at idle. The dashed line is a competitor's model. The blue line is our alternator, and that little green area, that's the difference. That's the output at idle that we give you that the other guys don't have. I'm going to talk about two features, one that our alternator has and one that it doesn't have. Our alternator does not have a throttle back regulator. Some alternators in the marketplace will have the regulator throttle back when the alternator gets too hot to allow the alternator to cool down. But what that does is it robs the system of the voltage and the amperage that system needs. So the batteries start drain down, and then once that happens, your electrical components in the vehicle are running on less than optimal output and voltage. And that's detrimental to those electrical components. We've designed our alternator to survive in high heat environments, providing full output and high operating systems to protect not only the alternator, but your vehicle, the battery, and all the electrical components. The other feature is the isolated ground technology. This eliminates stray voltage from going through the engine and causing electrolytic damage in the engine. If you've ever dumped out coolant and the coolant was brown, that's because voltage went through the engine, caused damage to the block. Our alternator won't do that. And the other thing with the isolated ground technology, it eliminates radio noise. So if you turned on your radio in an old car, you had an AM radio, and you pushed down on the throttle and the noise got louder and then the noise got quieter, this alternator won't do that. So why do we provide industry best output at low engine speed? Think about a school bus. School buses start and stop all day long, never gets up to highway speed. It's just stop and then stop and then stop. Now, think about your worst day with that. It's snowing, sleet, windshield wipers are going, all the heaters are on, all the lights are on. You still want to make sure that your alternators are providing not only enough power to cover all those electrical accessories, but also still has power in reserve to make sure that your batteries are charged. So when that school bus gets done with its day and goes back to the garage, the alternator's done its job, the batteries are fully charged, and it's ready to go the next morning. Think about work trucks, whether it be a plow truck, a refuse truck, stops all day, a liftgate truck in a city. The truck stops, has to turn the engine off, then the liftgate goes up and down 3 times to deliver materials to the gas station, convenience store, grocery store, whatever those are. That truck gets back out and it's still slow speed all day. You want to make sure you have an alternator that can recover the batteries quickly so that the next stop, that liftgate performs the way it's supposed to, so that truck can deliver the goods and services that it needs to. Why do we call this alternator a Swiss Army knife? Well, It can do just about anything. The 210 and the 240 amp versions have a 3-year unlimited mileage warranty, the same warranty competitors put on their brushless units. Actually, the brushless units they have are a 3-year 350 warranty, where ours is unlimited mileage. So the 210 is a great value in the marketplace. If you have one of these on your shelf and a vehicle comes in with any alternator that's 200 amps, 210 amps or less, you can put that 210 amp alternator on there and get that truck back down the road. You don't have to call down to the other dealer to get a specific alternator. This alternator will replace just about anything, and it's going to give you better performance, better warranty, and better value. We're so confident in that we back this alternator with our Crestolite Power Promise warranty in 210 amp and 240 amp versions. So it's a 3-year unlimited mileage warranty covering loose connections, high corrosive, broken housings, any of those things. You can be confident that our alternator is going to perform the way it's supposed to. And if it doesn't, we have the warranty to back that up. Thanks for tuning into this IdlePro training video. If you have any other questions, please feel free to contact me. Have a great day.